how do I do it? How do I write so many books? One word at a time. One word at a time, one line at a time, one book at a time. I think there's a combination of reasons. One, it's just my pace, and I think your pace is just your pace. Second, or maybe really first, is I was educated by the nuns, 9 years of Catholic school, and they discipline, and if you're not busy, doing something, it's near occasion of sin, and I don't want to go to hell, so I work. And you finish what you start, and all this. Discipline, guilt are really excellent tools for the writer's toolbox, and the nuns really know how to ingrain that in you early. So thank you all the sisters who helped to educate me. And the third reason is I really love my job. And I think if you love your job, you work not only more happily, but more often. And so you combine those things, and you can really do quite a bit. I work, 5 or 6 days a week, 6 to 8 hours a day, and I have a pretty steady pace. So you combine all of that, and there you go. You can produce a lot of books.
Let's just cut to the chase. Is work real? Is he single? And where can we find him?
Is work real? Is he single? And where can we find him? If he were, honey, I would hide him, and you would never find him. Unfortunately, no, work is not real, but that's the beauty of fiction. He can be real within that within that book, within the time it takes you to read it. And you can be Eve, and he can be all yours. That's really the beauty of the novel. You can be the heroine of the story. People ask me, that sometimes they think you had someone in mind. I don't ever base a character on an actual person, because that person would be the only thing I could see. I wouldn't see the character. I know right now, on the reader boards, one of the most popular picks is Hugh Jackman. I have no objection at all, but there would be a string attached, and that is that he would have to read lines with me. That's it. Hugh and I, we could run lines, and then he could have the part if he wanted it.
Nora, which one of your books is your favorite, or means the most to you, and why?
Which one of my books is my favorite? The one on sale now is my favorite. That's true every time. I really don't have a favorite. Usually it's really the one on sale now is the one I love the best. The one that I hate the most is probably the one I'm working on now, every single time, because it's a lot of work. So the minute it's finished, I like it a lot better. Well, my publisher was Phyllis Grant at the time, an amazing woman. She called one day, she says, Nora, in New York, I need a hobby. I don't want a hobby. I don't want a hobby. I have a fast pace, and an inventory was backing up. You know why? Because they insist on publishing other writers. They just, if they let me, I could fill all the shelves and all the bookstores and all the land, but no. They want to publish, Stephen King, and, Michael Connelly and stuff, that kind of stuff. So, their inventory is backing up, and it was becoming a little bit of a problem. And I thought, not my problem, your problem. So I resisted for 2 years, because I'm saying I don't want to write under another name, because it's not me. And then one day my agent, who I've been with since 1980, an amazing woman, she said, it's marketing. There's Pepsi, there's Diet Pepsi, and there's caffeine-free Pepsi. And the light bulb went off, and I said, oh, marketing. And I could be two popular brands. Now let me think about it. I know that a lot of writers, aspiring, published, new, experienced, there are some who will disagree with me. Inspiration is crap. The Muse, forget about the Muse. Sister Mary, responsibility, kicks the Muse's ass every single day. You're going to sit around, wait for the Muse to land on your shoulder and wait to be inspired and wait until you feel like it? You're going to be unemployed a really long time. Writing is a job. It's a fabulous job. It's a wonderful job. It's a job you could do it in your pajamas in your own house. You never have to wear makeup or pantyhose again. Really. The benefits are legion, but it's hard, sweaty work. And you do it, and if you're not disciplined and you don't push through, you've got an idea you have to be. Some days it will be like that runaway train. And those are great days. And some days, it's like carving in granite with a toothpick. And you gotta sit there those days too. Keep your ass in the chair. Keep working. Because some days, you're not writing well, but you're keeping up the habit of writing. You're not breaking the habit. Because the next day, if you've broken that habit, you know how you exercise and then you slack off? It hurts. And it's gonna hurt. And it's gonna, you can fix a bad page. You can't fix a blank one. So you have, even if you're writing, it just sucks that day. You've still gotten something down. And you can fix it, or you can throw it away, or you can move on. But you walk away and wait for the Muse, she's a fickle bitch. Don't depend on her. And it's gonna,